I'm Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different, and every breakup is different. Work with me, and you'll get professional help on your situation. Just click on the link in the description below, or go to my website, askcraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about how could they leave me. So the reason that I'm doing this video for you guys today is because I know how you can sit there and just completely obsess over how the person that you love so much could walk away and leave you. I've been in those shoes. I know exactly what that feels like, as I was in a great relationship, or so I thought, with somebody, and they were able to walk away from me. Could not understand it. We didn't argue. We had a good communication. Things were great. So I couldn't understand what the problems were. Of course, this is probably 5 years ago, so I didn't understand this stuff. I didn't understand the dynamics of relationships or attachment styles and all kinds of things that I do now. But at the time, it was absolutely devastating. I tell you guys that all the time. And if it hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here today. So ultimately, that breakup saved, or hopefully will save, thousands and thousands of relationships. And it's just a matter of time, because it's unbelievable how quickly the channel's blown up. So thank you guys for all the support. I mentioned that the other day, but I really do appreciate it. And all the kind words too, because I get emails every day with you guys saying just such kind things, and I really do appreciate that. And it does, help me to stay focused and trying to get this content out there, because it can get tiring trying to come up with new content for you guys every day. So how could they leave you? Well, obviously, when somebody breaks up with us, we go into that complete panic mode where we don't know what to do, right? We just become incredibly anxious. We're just overwhelmed with this feeling, this wave of terrifying energy in our body. And we just lose complete ability to see things the way they are. And we just lose emotional self-control. It's very easy to panic and start begging them for another chance. It literally feels like our life depends upon it, right? If you think about it, it feels like if this breakup happens, we are going to die. Why? Well, as I've taught you guys before, in our early childhood, we form relationships with our caregivers, and it's those relationships that keep us safe. Now, that mirrors over into our romantic relationship. So, because human beings feel safe when they are around others, it literally feels like if we get abandoned, we will die. So that's what's going on there on a biological level. And so, literally, if you feel like your life is on the line, you're going to beg to, please don't do this. That's like, please don't kill me. That's literally what it feels like, is please don't kill me. And I know it's really tough. So I talk about the no contact, which I really explain is the no reaching out, not no contact if they reach out to you. I'm constantly trying to correct that, but no reaching out. I tell you guys, don't reach out in a lot of situations. Don't reach out to them. And I know that's absolutely terrifying, because that's literally the last thing you want to do. The last thing that you want to hear me say is you have to not reach out to them. I get that. I know. But believe me, I give you the most effective strategies and ideas and the behavior that's going to work, the attitudes that are going to work. Trust me, okay? So, yes, there are situations where no reaching out is not necessary. Everyone is different. Every relationship and every breakup is different. So, it's not 100%. And if you guys are on the fence, you don't know what to do, please come to me. You could, emotionally, you're going to be in the wrong place to think clearly. I know that with one of my main breakups, it was incredibly difficult for me to wrap my head around how she could possibly leave me. I couldn't do it, all right? Was I lying to myself? No. Why? How do I know that? Well, literally every person in both of our lives was completely stunned and shocked, including the people that she was closest to. And they were telling me, like, this is never going to last. This breakup will never last, right? They're like, she loves you. There's no way she could walk away. When her family's sitting there like, she gets like this sometimes. She was kind of like that when she was married. Don't worry. You know, it was reassuring, especially because they were like, there's no way she could walk away from what you guys have. So I wasn't deluding myself. And, you know, obviously, guys, I'm very self-aware. I've been a clinician for, you know, since 2002 and a behavior analyst before that. So I'm very insightful already. So I wasn't lying to myself. Some of you guys are. Some of you guys are unable to see that because you haven't had your needs met in your early childhood. If you grew up in a family where you were abandoned, neglected, misheard, unheard, unseen, all of those things, if you grew up like that, oftentimes you had to distort reality in order to survive. I know it sucks. And what's even harder is a lot of you guys don't even see when you're doing it. But you had to distort reality to say, no, we have a good relationship. I have a good relationship with my mom or my dad. When you didn't. Because it was too terrifying to acknowledge and accept that it could be any different. So, I got an email today from somebody who could not understand how their girlfriend left them. 28-year-old guy dating a girl that was just a little bit younger, and they dated for about 9 months. He said, I'm really in shock about my recent breakup. We had an amazing whirlwind relationship. I knew we were perfect for each other after a week. Those are two major red flags for me right there. By the second week, I wanted exclusivity, and she agreed. It's another major red flag for me. A week? How many dates could that possibly be? It's not many to be jumping into a committed relationship. We were super into each other, and I'm pretty sure everyone knew and considered us a power couple. A power couple. Well, it seems like you might be doing a little projecting of what your thoughts about the relationship were onto other people. That you're saying they considered you a power couple. Maybe you considered yourself to be a power couple. I don't like to brag. That means you do like to brag. Think about it. You're saying, I don't like to brag, but then here comes the brag. I don't like to brag, but we were a really good-looking couple. And I doubt she could find a better-looking guy. That's why I was really surprised that I was hearing rumors that she was out with another guy. I can't imagine why she would want to date someone else. There's no way that anybody could be better looking than you, and that must be the only reason that they would leave you, right? Come on, man. I don't know what happened in your early childhood, but you're really distorting reality here, okay? Maybe you are an attractive couple, but saying something like, I doubt she could find a better looking guy. I mean, she could have found me. Maybe I'm dating her right now. And I'm doing this email to help you out so you move on. I'm kidding. But you're seriously saying some distorted things here. It's hard to hear it, I know, but let me go on here. We had gotten into a fight on a Friday night over something stupid. Again, you're projecting something stupid. Maybe it was something stupid to you. What about for her? I had forgotten we had plans to go to her cousin's dinner thing. I guess she got engaged. It sounds like you're not very in tune with what's going on in this relationship. Think about it. You don't know. You forgot that you had plans, and you forgot that her cousin got engaged. Alright, let me go on here. But I had gotten tickets to a concert with two of my buddies, so I told her we would do the dinner thing the following night. No big deal, right? I told her I would make it up to her. She said, "Do whatever you want." Right now, all I can hear is Admiral Akbar screaming, "It's a trap!" That's a Star Wars reference if you didn't get that. So I figured we would just do dinner the next night. I didn't hear from her, so I figured she was still mad. But whatever, it was just a small argument. Oh, I'm sure she must have felt that love from you, that you were so concerned. I texted her later on in the week, but she seemed kind of short. She was like, "Don't you realize that dinner was important to me? My family was there." No, he didn't realize that. He said, "I thought things were great, but she started complaining about stupid stuff." Again, you're saying stupid stuff. For you, it's stupid stuff, but for her, it's obviously not stupid because she's trying to express what she needs to you. "I wish I could remember some of the things, but I just kept telling her it's not important. She's making a big deal about nothing." Come on, man. I don't even know why you're in a relationship. It doesn't sound like you even care about this person. And that might be coming as a shock to you, but it seems like you're incredibly self-absorbed and you're not thinking about your partner's needs. Now, I understand you probably had a lot going on in your childhood that you were neglected and abandoned, and so you're having a real hard time understanding empathy here, but you're going to have to figure this out, and it's going to take you some time because you're out of touch with your partner, you're out of touch with what's going on around you, and you're out of touch with having realistic expectations. He said, "She dumped me the next day. I was trying to reason with her, but she just left." Oh yeah, reason with her. That's gonna work. "The next day, she gave me a list of BS reasons. She said, 'Here, you don't listen, so read this.' She's right. She's right. You don't listen." Well, maybe you listen, but it's not getting in there. It's not really clicking for you. You're not really understanding her. "It was several pages long, but I really didn't read it. She was obviously upset, and people say things they don't mean when they're upset." Well, that's true. People do say things that they don't mean when they're upset. However, it seems like she was being thoughtful in trying to help you understand what was going on, that she wrote it out for you and spent several pages probably trying to explain the things that I'm trying to explain. So, I hope you still have that list and you can compare it to the video and go back and forth. "Oh yeah, check. Yes, she said that. Oh, look at that. Coach Craig said that. Huh, what do you know?" Alright, he said, "So Coach, I need to know what is wrong with her." Okay. I just have to breathe. Okay. There is nothing wrong with her. Okay? You are not being emotionally attuned to her in the relationship. She did not feel like you were there for her. She didn't feel like you were attentive to her or listening, among other things. I suspect that you have a very difficult time attaching to other people and understanding other people. And you're going to have to figure that out. It's going to take you a lot of work because, I mean, you're just not seeing what other people are telling you. And I understand that, you know, it's because you've been neglected for so long in your life, and so you're going to probably need to watch this video several times to get it. He said to follow up, is she ever going to see what she did wrong? Well, I'm sure she did do some things wrong in the relationship. People are not perfect, and we do things to hurt our partner all the time, sometimes inadvertently, and maybe she will look at that and revisit some of the things that she did wrong to you. But I think what you need to focus on is what you did to hurt her and how you are hurting this relationship. Now, I don't know if she was going to give you another chance. It sounds like she's talking to other guys right now, and she's probably really angry and hurt by your behavior, and rightfully so. You let her down repeatedly, and when you do that, your partner is ultimately going to feel like you don't care about them. So I would highly suggest that we did a Skype coaching together, probably a few, to really help you understand what's going on here. There's something that's called the Johari window, and I actually haven't talked about this before, but imagine a window, and it's cut into 4 pieces. In that, the most obvious is, the one up here, let's just say, in that window you have things that you know about yourself and things that other people know about you. Like, I'm wearing a jacket. You can both see that. I have dark hair. I am extraordinarily handsome. Right? We can all see those things, right? I'm on a roll today. I'm being ridiculous. Number 2, up in this window, we have the things that we know about ourselves that other people don't know. For example, you didn't know that I had a cup of coffee this morning. You don't know that I'm from Long Island, New York. You don't know that because you can't look at me and see that, is my point. I know that, you don't know that. Here's the other window, and this is the one that's going on in this video, and for many of you guys. You have what other people see about you, but you don't see about yourself. So, as I've gone through this video, you can see that there are a lot of things that I can see about you that you don't see about yourself. And this is honestly one of the big areas that I'm helping all of you guys. I am looking at your relationship, and I am able to see things that you don't see. Why? Because I've been studying this for years. Why? Because I'm objective to the situation and I can see what's going on. So this is an incredibly important area that I help you guys with every day, and you just don't know it because I never really talked about that before, but that is a big part of it, is me enlightening you in areas that you didn't see about yourself or about your relationship or about your partner. And I look at all those different aspects to see how I can help correct your relationship. Now, the bottom one, for those of you who are curious, that's the things that you don't know about yourself and other people don't know about you. Yes, they are there, but you just might not be aware of it, and another person might not be aware of it. But if you believe in God, God would know those things, right? So, I understand some people don't believe in God, whatever. Either way, there are things that we don't know about ourselves, and there are things that other people don't know about us as well. So, keep that in mind, and it will help you understand relationships a little bit better. So, that's it for this video. If you would like to get my help personally, just go to my website, AskCraig.net. Right on the center of the page, just click on Schedule Coaching. I have email and Skype coaching options available. If you appreciate the video, put a like on there. I do appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe to the channel because I do post videos Monday through Friday. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.